Welcome to All Things Hockey, Football, and Soccer. All right here on Grayson Sports.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I am Grayson, a part of Grayson Sports, and today we are going to be talking about Kyle Shanahan, the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, getting in a car crash. And then we are also going to be talking about the San Francisco 49ers GM releasing a statement about Brandon Aiyuk. So let's get right into it. All right, so here we go. We got San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan was involved in a car accident last week where he suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Coach Shanahan will participate in team activities on a limited basis at the start of training camp while he recovers. Coach Shanahan and the 49ers organization would like to sincerely thank all first responders involved for their efforts and care. Assistant head coach Chris Forrester, along with team coordinators, will handle head coach responsibilities during this period. All right, that's what the San Francisco 49ers posted a statement. And then we have this on ESPN. We have San Francisco 49ers head coach Kyle Shanahan suffered significant injuries in a car crash during his summer break in mid-July that will leave him limited as the team opens training camp. Shanahan broke his nose, 3 ribs, and his hand, needed more than 40 stitches in his face, and suffered a severe concussion during a July 14th car crash when he collided with an SUV near his Northern California home, according to sources familiar with the situation. Shanahan is recovering well from many of the injuries, though he still has lingering concussion symptoms. Wow. That's 11 days he's had a concussion. Oh, wow. General Manager John Lynch said Saturday. Assistant head coach Chris Forrester will assume some of Shanahan's duties until he returns, though Lynch said it will be a group effort to fill in for Shanahan. Lynch added that while there is no defined concussion protocol for staff members, Shanahan will follow a similar process to what players go through in order to get clearance to return to work full time. In quotes, Kyle basically is going to be like in protocol, quote, Lynch said, quote, and we're going to let the doctors dictate how he comes back and when he comes back. He's been in the building, so we've seen him. It's kind of like we do with our players, a phase back approach. Number one for Kyle and the Shanahan family is getting him back right. After the crash on the evening of July 14th in Palo Alto, paramedics took Shanahan to a local hospital where he spent much of that night before his release. According to Palo Alto Lieutenant Nicholas Martinez, the other driver suffered no injuries. Martinez said drugs and alcohol were not involved and that both drivers were cooperative with the police. No one was cited for the collision. In quotes, consistent with our standard release of information procedures in such cases, we do not release information regarding the cause of the collision or which party may have been at fault, Martinez said. With San Francisco's first training camp practice on Sunday, Shanahan will be around the team some and may even be on the practice field, but will not have his usual level of involvement until concussion symptoms clear. In quotes, he did break his nose and some black eyes are getting better, Lynch said. In quotes, he broke some ribs, that's painful, but that's not what's keeping him away. It's a concussion, and like I said, we'll continue to evaluate him, phase him back, and as he can tolerate things, we'll expand those. And that will clearly be dictated by the doctors and nothing else. In addition to Forrester, coordinators Raheem Morris, defense, Clay Kubiak, offense, and Brant Boyer, special teams, will also continue to take on larger roles, according to Lynch. Lynch said meetings might be a bit different without Shanahan leading them, but he said he believes that veteran coaching staff and older players such as linebacker Fred Warner and tackle Trent Williams can handle any added leadership responsibilities while Shanahan recovers. In quotes, Lynch said, we're not blinking. In quotes, I believe our culture kind of speaks for itself, and we believe what our culture is, the people. Chris is one of those who we think very highly of. He's equipped to do this. Our staff is equipped, but it will very much be a collective effort. Shanahan informed his assistant coaches Tuesday of the crash, and players slowly have been getting the news with Shanahan's wife, Mandy, making calls to team leaders over the past week, according to Lynch. So that's what we have for that. And then the GM, Lynch, said a statement about Brandon Aiyuk. So I'm going to get right into that next. So now we are looking at a post from Adam Schefter that says, 49ers GM John Lynch said Brandon Aiyuk remains on the left squad list, and he declined to say anything about the wide receiver other than this, in quotes, I'm personally, and we as an organization, we are going to focus on the players who are here, Lynch said, and in quotes, we wish him well, we wish his family well. which basically, to me, that pretty much just sounds like he's gone, and that's just goodbye. So we'll we'll see what goes on there, and yeah. So that's all I have for today's video, and yeah. If y'all enjoy videos like this, news like this on NHL, NFL, Premier League, all that type of stuff, then make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, turn those post notifications, and I will see you all in the next news video about sports. Peace.